Do you want to know what happened in the market through the end of 2021? I'll break it down next. You're definitely going to want to watch this one. So we are in a new year. It's 2022, and again, you've heard me say this before. The most common question agents get asked is, how's the market? So let me give you the full year summary for 2021 statistically in Philadelphia, Delaware, Montgomery, and Chester counties, and then I'll tell you what it means as we head into the first quarter and into the spring market. So here's the stats. Median sale price is up 8.8 to 11.1% across the four-county area. The number of sales were up 9.9 to 22% across the entire four-county area. Days on market is ranging from 20 to 36 year to date. That's the day the listing comes to the market until a contract is executed across Philly, Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties. And the percentage of the asking price that the seller is receiving in Philadelphia is 97.4%, and in the suburban counties, it's 100.4 to 101.7% of the asking price. So homes are selling for more than the ask on average in Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties. Inventory, this has been the biggest talking point. Through the end of December, we saw a 0.83 to 1.03 months supply in Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties, and in Philadelphia, we saw a 2.38 month supply. That's been the standard throughout the year, that we saw more inventory in the city than in the suburbs. And here's some really interesting news, and I want to share this because a lot of people aren't going to believe this. In 2021, we saw a range of 3.3 to 11.5% more active new listings that hit the market than the year before. So there were more homes that sold and more listings that came to the market, even though the market's very competitive and very incredible. Here's what's trending in December, and this is the first time we've seen this in a while, is that the number of pending sales outpaced the number of active listings everywhere except Philadelphia, and it wasn't by much in Philadelphia. We saw 1,372 new listings come to the market and 1,341 homes go pending. So almost identical. I mean, you're talking about a small range of 30 some properties there. That's all great when it comes to the market. Here's the biggest piece of news. And this is something, if you haven't heard this, it's really critical to understand. Mortgage rates have gone up dramatically. Buyers are getting quoted 3.75% on a 30-year fixed loan. So all of a sudden, after months of warning, the cost of money, the cost of buying a home from a monthly payment perspective has gone up dramatically. So what does this all mean? So if you're thinking about selling right now, we're seeing inventory start to decline again. We're less than a month's supply in the suburban counties, less than a 2.5 month supply in Philadelphia. If you are thinking about selling, we are seeing market conditions reminiscent of April, May, and June of 2021, where homes are selling with tons of offers. I mean, 10, 15, 20 offers. Homes are selling $50, $100, $200,000 above the asking price. So if you're a seller, I would not be waiting for the market to come around in the spring. A lot of people say, wait till after the Super Bowl. I don't know why. There's no data behind it. They say it. They want to wait till the grass is green. They want to wait till it's warm out. Don't wait if you're a seller. It's already costing buyers more money to buy your home if they're financing. Their payment went up and your value could have stayed the same, all within a day. And the Fed is going to be raising rates anywhere from 2 to 4 times more this year. And we know that when they raise rates, it affects the yield on the 10-year Treasury bill. And when that yield goes down, then mortgage rates go up. And it costs someone more from a monthly payment perspective to buy a home. So if you're a seller, do not wait. Get in touch with someone today that can give you an assessment of the market and what it's going to look like over the next 12 months. Because there's buyers out there now. There's still buyers losing out on properties as more sellers put their homes on the market in the spring, which historically happens every year. There's going to be more competition for you, and now the cost of money went up. So I would not be waiting at all. There's a lot of opportunity here for sellers. I'd be talking to someone, taking advantage of the market conditions, especially if your goal is to cash out as high as possible. If you're a buyer, You've been warned that rates were going to go up. We talk about it all the time on this show here, any of the content we're putting out. This is a constant talking point. Now it happened, and likely rates are going to keep going up because of the Fed's intended policy this year. So while the market's very competitive, and it's incredible what's going on, if you can find a home, and I would be looking at homes that are, as they're hitting the market, and then maybe targeting the ones that don't sell after the first 7-10 days, if you find a home that's 70% of the way there, make a move on it, because it will cost you more if you wait. We've talked about this numerous times, and it finally happened. And the Fed is not going back the other way. Look at what's happened with the stock market over the past couple days. This is real life news, and we're seeing the financial environment around lending and the cost to lend, or to borrow, the cost to borrow is going up. So I'd be talking to an agent, getting your situation assessed, and determining how to win the property. What strategy do you need to use, which we've got plenty of information about that as well. The time to wait is over. That is a clear message here. Obviously, everyone's situation is different, so if you got something specific you need to talk about, get in touch with an agent, reach out to us. That's what's going on in the market right now. Sellers are still seeing great appreciation, and the cost to borrow money just went up. That affects buyers, it affects affordability, so don't wait for that cost to continue to go up, because it's going to happen. Anything you need, feel free to reach out. You're definitely going to want to watch this one.